Andy.
Yes, sir.
Pressure's on you now.
Yes, sir.
Back in the kitchen, the late-running starter has helped Andy make up time.
Come on, quickly, chef, come on, like your life depended on it.
But he still has to cook his lamb cutlets to absolute perfection.
We get that wrong, dish is ruined.
Yeah.
All right? And the other one, come on. You got 2 hands, use them, come on. But he's still pushing it quite fine. It's quite a fine line between whether or not he makes the service or not. 5 minutes. 5 minutes from now, Andrea.
Andy now has to bring the 5 elements of his lamb dish together.
Let's get one on a plate then. Come on, chef, quick, yeah. You want to be ahead of the game on this one. You've been behind all day. Come on. Come on, I need to move still, yeah? So come on, let's go, come on. 3, yeah? That's it, not so pretty about it. Come on, be confident, put it on the plate. Lamb tongue on.
Oh, yes. Rock and roll, baby.
Service, please.
Okay, go.
Will Andy's lamb cutlets with morel stew, deep-fried lamb's breast with grilled lamb's tongue, and lamb suet pudding with sweetbreads and salsify impress the chefs?
All of us, I have to be pretty impressed. The level of skill level shown has been pretty impressive.
The lamb's cooked beautifully well, and he's done a good job. Very good job.
You know, I'm sure there's a lot of chefs cooking in Britain today who wouldn't know how to do all the different components of this dish. So I think they've done incredibly well.
I ate mine, and I think that's the best compliment I can pay to the dish.
You're halfway.
Sweet-toothed Cheryl sailed through the invention test, but struggled in the pro kitchen. She now needs to deliver when it really counts.
What 2 dishes are you cooking this?
I'm doing pan-fried pollock on a bed of wilted spinach with a watercress and lime sauce and sauté potatoes. And then for pudding, I'm doing a ginger, chocolate and creme fraiche mousse with honeycomb tuile.
Is the lime, the addition of that lime, because of your heritage?
Yes, partly, because I feel that it just gives it a sort of a slightly different twist.
What do you think is the most difficult part of your 2 courses today?
Just getting the timing right, because, you know, making sure that everything's ready on time, particularly with the main course.
And you're confident?
Yes, confident.
Can't wait to get into her chocolate and ginger mousse with the honeycomb tuile. That sounds absolutely fantastic. Lots of skill going into it.
You have 5 minutes left. Step away from the bench, please.
Home cook Kim is serving spring lamb with potatoes and a vegetable medley, followed by raspberry and passion fruit cheesecake.
That lamb is cooked beautifully and it's full of flavour, and I get traces of mint coming off of the rub around the outside, which is absolutely heavenly.
I think there are a couple of too many ingredients. I think the asparagus is just too much, and I don't think it needs a tomato. I really like that dish.
Thank you.
His first course is a trio of rabbit with nettles and pancetta crisps.
Salty pancetta and soft loin, the nettle just kicking in. There's a little bit of dill that just whacks your mouth apart. The flavours are unbelievably extraordinary. For me, it's shocking in a way because I never thought I'd see a dish as beautiful as that. I love it.
Matt, this is stunningly good food. It's the sort of dish you would expect to get served up in a Michelin-starred restaurant. I mean, it is that good. I'm actually quite blown away by it.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have only 10 minutes left.
Mel hopes her adventurous cooking style will make her stand out.
I'm not afraid to experiment. Sometimes that's perhaps my detriment, but hopefully it will show that I've got a lot of talent.
Tell me, why MasterChef?
I've reached that natural crossroads, and this is time to follow my dream.
Painter and decorator Scott hopes to climb the culinary ladder with his Moroccan-style lamb and roasted vegetable couscous.
Your lamb's slightly overcooked. I love the sweetness of the vegetables inside the couscous.
Well-seasoned lamb, well-cooked couscous. I think it's a good start.
Experimental cook Mel has made flatbread served with spicy lamb and tomato salsa.
I really like the flavour of that tomato salsa. I also like the flavour of the lamb. It's well spiced. For this stage of the competition, Melanie, I think that is really seriously clever stuff.
I'm so pleased and relieved.
Good flavours, good textures. It doesn't really get any better.
Thank you very much.
You know the rules. 3 of you are staying and 3 of you are going home. Melanie, you're cooking tomorrow. Well done. Ben, Lauren, sorry guys, you're leaving us. We only have 3 places. Matt, damn fine pasta. You're cooking tomorrow. Well done. Scott or Becky? Sorry, Becky, you're leaving us. Congratulations, Scott.
Lucy's poor dinner service means she now needs to prove she's worthy of the quarter-final place.
Tell me, Lucy, what are your 2 dishes today?
Ceviche of sea bass and lamb on griddled aubergines with spiced lentils.
How do you think you're different from last year?
I think last year my presentation let me down hugely, and it's something I've really focused on. I've gone from being a good home cook to cooking proper grown-up restaurant food.
I love the precision of Lucy's food, but she'll have to get the presentation absolutely right. You have only got 5 minutes. Just 2 minutes. That's it. Stop. Finished.
Will his main of pigeon and truffle ravioli, wild mushrooms and a rosemary sauce be as good?
There's hints of pepper running all through it. Almost sweetness of that pigeon inside. The pasta is as light as a feather. The mushrooms are bursting with flavour and nicely seasoned. Mate, that is cooking of the first order.
Thank you.
Cool.
Those little parcels of loveliness full of truffle and pigeon. Andy, that is tip-top. It's a long way from a bad poached egg, isn't it?
I've given myself a hell of a lot of work, and I've just about pulled it off today. I hope I've done enough.
Christopher may be team leader, but it's Andy who's taking charge.
We need to get this one out pretty quick. We've got quite a few elements to combine for the main course, so it's definitely in a rush to get it out in time. If you come this side, Matt, then I'll send them down to you.
Let's get this course out. Come on.
You need to tuck some of those plates in, they're a little bit unwieldy.
Service, please.
Christopher's main finally makes it out with help from Andy and Matt. But will his dish of pan-fried duck with mashed potatoes and green vegetables dressed in a salsa verde be a success?
Vegetables are nice and crispy.
Nice texture to the mash.
I enjoyed the way the duck's cooked. It was fantastic, and the mashed potato was fantastic as well.
I think it could have really done with a nice jus sauce just to set it off.